Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So I wanted to show you really quickly. Well, today is Monday the 28th of December 2020. So I got my extension cord plugged in here. Alright, the extension cord is over to here and it plugs into this line here, right? So what is this line here? That goes underground and that actually feeds back underground all the way. Well, the electrical for it, it's for the pump for the, here, let me just show you. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. So you see the water flowing into there? That is from the well itself. So basically, our well pump is 120, runs on 120. And so when this gets down, like it's down right now, the water, I want it to be actually above the hose. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. How that is doing that. Yeah, that's a good angle right there. So it's probably down, God, let me just try to think, a couple feet. So, you know, when you have 3 people showering and, you know, and everything all the time, you definitely have to stay on top of that. But that's so this here, so just so people that don't know, my wellhead is down behind the other stairs there, okay? And the line runs into here. And so this is a storage tank. This is a 1,000-gallon storage tank. So I store the water, I pump it up into here. A lot of times it does it gravity on its own. Like essentially what I could probably do is turn this pump off soon and then it'll just feed the rest of it in on its own. But I'm going to let it run for a little bit right now. So that'll do that. It fills it up and then it'll be full and then we'll be good to go. And but then what happens is from there it pumps it. I have a pump up in the loft here and the line comes in this way from there up into that loft. And then it feeds it, and that's sometimes you guys have heard the pump go off if they have the water on or somebody's taking a shower. We have an 8-gallon tank up there, and so that just refills when that gets down. So, but that's one of the chores that I have to do here. I got to keep an eye on that, obviously, see where that level is. I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to check that today and see where we're at. It is probably 35, 36 degrees up here today. We have had some snow melting, as you can see. So I was, again, having to take care of some things today, and I'll show you one of the things. But the next project is going to be this greenhouse. That is what I'm going to be starting on now that we're through Christmas. This is my next project. So I had to go and get more stain today, and I'll show you that in a moment. But one of the first things that I want to do is I want to get the lathing, and I'll show you that in the shop. I want to get it stained, and then I'm going to start getting it up, and that's what we're going to be working on. And so then that'll seal this down better instead of, because right now it's just all staples, and so I want to get that squared away before we really, you know, they're talking like the next week to 10 days is the forecast. Like the first week of January looks really good. Looks like 40s. So good opportunity to get out here and get this going, and that's what I'm going to do. So I got some staining that I have to do. I may have to set up something inside the greenhouse and stain in there, and I'll show you that. But so yeah, it is that this is the next project. I will be working on this greenhouse. So I'm going to go out here really quick. Oh, okay, buddy, hold on. Yes, you go do what you got to do. All right, so what I have out here, and I'm going to show you this, and the stain's going to come in the house. So just so you know, I just put it out here for right now so you guys could see it. Alright, so here's some of the lath, and there's more of it down here as well. So obviously these are longer pieces, those are shorter pieces. I got to get them all stained. So what I picked up, and I'll bring this out here so you guys can see it better. It's a semi-transparent, it's a redwood natural tone, so it's not going to be too dark, but it's 6-year guarantee, all-weather defense, you know, so that's what I wanted. It was like $40 for this gallon of stain, but that's going to go into the house, and you know, then I'm not sure if I'm going to do the staining in the house or if I'm going to do it outside in the greenhouse. It really depends on the temperature. You really want the temperature to be a decent above 50 degrees. So I don't know what we're going to be looking like in here, but yeah, these pepper plants don't look so good. It happens. It was just not, it's been cold, and I don't have this squared away the way I should have it squared away. But, you know, I'm going to get this is going to get squared away in here big time. It is a freaking mess. It is a catch-all right now. So I have all these plastic pieces, and I think I showed you guys these that I had. So one of the things that I have to do as well is I got to wash these down, and then these ones here are all going to go along the slowest level, hopefully all the way around. I hope I have enough to do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But and try to get that all the way around the bottom level. I have to get insulation, and then, you know, like maybe a T111 for the outside, or for the in here, so that's insulated. It's going to give it a little bit more protection that way. I'm probably, and somebody had made the suggestion, like with the stone, like this is where the camper was. Okay, if you guys remember, anybody that's been watching for a long time, the camper used to sit right here. Okay, and so I want to do the entire ground in here in stone. So I'm going to have more stone delivered. All right, now I don't know if I'm going to do that. The stone work might wait till the spring. I don't know. I have to see. But what I'm going to definitely be doing, so I got to get this insulated, get more siding up, get the outside done, and then I got to get the inside layer of plastic on here as well. So there's definitely enough to keep me busy, and so we're going to start with that. And you can see the fans are going, even though it's overcast. They're getting enough sunlight that it's running the fans. But it's not bad in here. But again, so this is the next project, and this is what I will be working on. Again, I had to get the stain, so I went and got that today, and we will be getting everything set up. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it in here, because I don't know how well that's going to take in here, because it's really not that warm in here. So we'll see. I got to figure everything out yet. But yeah, so the plastic, like I said, this heavier duty is going to definitely go along the lower level. And then I have the other plastic over here, the 6mm plastic, that I will be putting over the, well, I actually still have, and I don't know, I got to figure out where it is in here, but I still have some of the plastic that was this original plastic. Okay, I want to start with that, and I'm going to start with that up on the top. Okay, that's why I ended up buying the other ladder, so I had a good, oh, there it is. So there's the other plastic over here. I definitely do not have enough of that to do the whole inside, guaranteed. I'm looking at what we got, and I guarantee we don't have enough. So what I'm going to do with that plastic, that's going to start on the top. I'll cut those sections out, and I'm going to get them up. And so I don't know exactly what process of the way I'm going to do things. I may do the plastic inside first, just to have that, because then what's going to happen is, and let me show you, just so you kind of understand. So what'll happen is you have the plastics on the outside, then you have this obviously here. I put the plastic on the inside. This air in between will act as an insulation. Okay, so that when the sun hits it, it's going to warm it up, and it's going to keep this warmer. It takes us another zone higher. That's what they're saying is with the second layer of plastic on here. Again, I don't think I have enough, and that's why I bought the other plastic as well. But I figure with those along the bottom, whatever I have with this plastic, I'll start at the top on that one, and then if I have to in the middle, I'll use the 6mm. Doesn't make any difference. Like I said, as long as it's working, and that's all I care about. So we'll figure it out. It'll come together. But this is the next project. So I know people have been waiting Probably a lot longer than they should have had to wait for me to get going on this. But this is going to be what I'm going to be working on next. So I just kind of wanted to give an update. And again, it's a freaking mess in here. Ended up being a catch-all, and so it's a kind of a disaster at the moment. But like I said, I will be cleaning everything up, getting it squared away, and I will be working in here and getting things done. And so that's where we're at. But so I got all these here, so I can do a lot of starting stuff. I plan on starting my seeds obviously quite early. I'm hoping to get my seeds started by the end of February. So we'll see how that goes. Depends on how warm I can keep it in here. So that's going to be a big part of this whole thing. Once we get the other plastic on here, it's going to add to the insulation. I put insulation through here, and yes, I will use rock wool through here. And then, I'll get some siding up on the inside, and we'll just kind of go as we can, and we'll get things squared away. But I'm kind of excited. It's going to be a lot of work, but once I have this up and running, another one of those things, guys. Once this is up and running, then I don't have to do it again. So perfect winter project. I can come out here, work as much or as little as I want to. I'm not in a rush. You know what I mean? Realistically, if I don't start growing my seedlings into some point into March, not a big deal, okay? So I have no excuse. Just putting it out here for you guys. I have no excuse not to get this done now, because this is my next focus. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get at it, and we're gonna go from there. That's all we can do. So that's where we're at. I just kind of want to give you an update of what the next things that are going on are. But I got to get the stuff stained and get the outside stuff to secure that even better. And that's number one. Those are the things that I really want to work on, is getting those secure first. And once I have that all secured, then we'll go from there. And so staining is going to be a pain, and I'll show you how I do it. I probably will end up doing it in the house. So I'm going to have to set up some sawhorses in the house. Because I have so much room. But we'll get at it. It'll get done. I'm kind of excited. I want to see how this turns out and really get going with being able to grow, hopefully year-round down the road. It really depends. I'm going to have to get a thermometer in here and see where we're at once we get the other layer of plastic up and everything insulated and all that type of stuff. So anyway, so that's where we're at. I hope you enjoyed this. This is more of an update video, but this is the next thing I am working on. So with going and getting that stain today, it's just kind of like a little kickstart for myself to go, okay, let's get at it. And so that's where we're at. But so you will be seeing a lot of videos with the greenhouse updates. You'll probably be bored out of your mind, but that's okay. Again, I just kind of want to show people, these things are possible. You can do them, and it's going to get, it really can get done. Okay? So, and I think this will be cool. Once I get this all set up, and then once I do the aquaponics and get that set up in here, I think it'll be really, really cool. It may entail me getting more batteries down the road here. I don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and see. That's where we're at. So we'll go from there. All right. So anyway, I am going to jump off here. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. I hope you're having a great day. I hope your weekend was great. And I will probably be doing another video. This one will go up at 3. It's about 1 o'clock right now. So this one will go up about 3 o'clock. And then I will definitely do another video for you guys later today. All right? Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. And, we're one race called the human race. And as soon as we can figure that out, that'd be a real nice thing, because then we can focus on the real problems. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that you tell the people that you care about every single day how you feel. Also, remember STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that is going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.